the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
We can have a look at them now. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think Jack Grealish will look to dominate the game from somewhere between central midfield and that left flank. He has a bias to that side, and he loves operating in that space. And sometimes he'll go on the outside, but generally he loves to go on that mazy run inside. And he'll either be fouled or he'll end up slipping somebody through.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's tried one. He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Gets it back. Grealish with a delicate ball. Hoists it high. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva tries a through ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. So it is still 0-0. And it's De Bruyne. Grealish. Kovacic tries to stroke it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
More! That's a half-decent try.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Ake. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva.
Vardiol.
Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Fred. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Krunic. Fred. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Doku. Ederson gets it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, after a really lively opening when we should have had a goal or two, it has settled into a less ambitious affair, I would say. But I wouldn't be surprised to see the start of the second half full of vigour again.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, deadlock still as the second half begins. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Haaland.
Now the pass. It's got through, and how about it?
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Looks like a good ball through. Krunic clears it out of harm's way, into the channel. Now it's Krunic. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Battles to win it back. Under brings it forward. Now the pass. Who's going to make this theirs? Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Moore needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Moore. It's gone for a throw-in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Good. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. A chance! No mistake! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Manchester City take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Ake. De Bruyne. And play for a throw. De Bruyne. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Gets it back. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Tries to get it forward quickly. Bernardo Silva. Decent ball. It's a fabulous position. Great reaction.
There's a real confidence about them, and they look as though fitness levels and energy are still strong, but they have to maintain possession. They can't afford to lose it again.
Passes it through. Gundogan. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Aimed long and direct. 2 minutes to be added on. Tadic pumps it upfield. Nicely controlled. Gets up to head it! Checo! Terrific! They have stolen level at the last! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that's it. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this